What if I told you you could get massive amounts of traffic for your podcast just by changing a very small thing about the way you post? That's right. I've come across a killer podcast, and I want to show you guys the niche, and I want to show you an idea for another show that actually could do just as well. All right, let's dive in. I came across Crime Junkies. They are, right as of right now, number 7 in the top list for Spotify. So they're doing excellent, right under the Daily from the New York Times. I wanted to show you this podcast because they are getting massive amounts of traffic to their site. And the way that they're doing it is via keyword research and just really good SEO. If we take a look at their website, they're getting about 145,000 searches a month of people coming to their site. These are people finding their site via Google, and they have over 16,000 keywords. We could see here that their crawled pages was about 49 pages back in May, 46, 44, 47, and then all of a sudden it started to skyrocket, 332, 453, and now most of their pages are flowing with traffic, and their traffic overall has been pretty steady. I'll show you guys the keywords that they rank for, because this is really where I think their success is coming from. They're going after all of the names of the different people that have been victims of crimes. So these are names that are being searched for 5,000 times a month, 11,000, 8,000, 4,600, and they're showing up consistently as number 1 because they are, in the eyes of Google, the best resource for these people's stories. So if we were to check here, Fiona Yu, if I right click and hit search for in Google, she comes up first on the Crime Junkie podcast. So how can you mimic this success? Well, first of all, you should definitely have a website on your podcast. Whatever your podcast is, you should have the .com for it, because that's going to enable you to build out a site similar to this. What they're doing is they have a post per episode. So every episode has Fiona Yu, and it says what the crime is: murdered, missing, mysterious, etc. And these are all the different pages that they rank for with these names. For each episode, what they'll do is they'll put a player on the page so you can actually play the podcast right here if you wanted to. Gives you a rundown of the story, some photos, and some other resources. I always suggest you put resources on the page. So if your show talks about different kinds of books or different tools or software or products, stuff like that, it's a really good place to put everything because it gives the user a reason to go to your website. That way you drive traffic back to your site. And if you're looking to make money with your podcast, you can have relevant affiliate offers on this page. That could be Amazon links for the book, could be higher paying offers that pay per conversion, maybe like a VPN offer, something like that. And it allows you to collect emails if you want to do an email list. That is basically what they're doing here, and they've got some awesome success. So let's talk about what else you can do and how you can do your own research. I'll show you guys that there's a tool called SpyFu, which is a free tool. It is like a freemium option, but you could do the same research yourself for free. And you can see, just by putting in the domain, we can see that their traffic has hovered at about 70,000 per month, which with a small dip to a little over 50K. Now this SpyFu's data tends to be a little bit older, and I find that it kind of undervalues things. I like Ahrefs a lot more. But overall, if you're just trying to do some basic research, this is a great tool to do it. And they show you the top pages, and you could see the structure of their site and how they're doing it. So let's say you wanted to mimic the success for yourself, and you're trying to figure out a good niche to do it with. The best part about the keyword research that I'm about to show you is you can pretty much do this with any topic and any niche that you'd want to pursue. I'm going to go with net worth because I know that's a big niche and people search for it a lot. So let's go ahead and do a little keyword research, and I'll show you guys that there's a lot of traffic for these things. So when I pull up net worth, we're going to get a whole bunch of celebrities and people looking up their net worth. So we're looking up Taylor Swift, Elon Musk, Cat Williams, Jeff Bezos, Mr. Beast, all of these different people, 50 Cent, Diddy, Conor McGregor, and these are getting massive amounts of traffic every month. People are looking up 46,000 times a month, 52,000, 70, up to 250,000 or higher. And because these are kind of like niche things that people aren't necessarily posting a lot about, they are also very low competition. 9 out of 100 is very easy to show up in Google for. So Travel Kels net worth, let's take a look at what comes up. So we've got a Cosmopolitan article, celebrity net worth website, exactly what I'm talking about. We'll take a look at that. Some news and some other sites and things like basically news, News Nation, Times of India, Investopedia, stuff like that. Let's take a look at the celebrity net worth site because I'm a little curious here. And let's see how much traffic they're getting. Okay, so they're getting about 2.8 million people a month going to their website just based off of the same keywords that I'm talking about. These are the keywords that this particular site ranks for, and they're showing up number 4, number 1, etc. for these net worth people. So we could actually go to the Conor McGregor page and we could read all about his net worth and things like that. So if these people wanted to, if Celebrity Net Worth wanted to start a podcast, they would already be killing it because they would already have massive amounts of traffic going there. They could have episodes per person all about different types of net worth and how much people are worth. One last tip, I highly recommend that you transcribe your episodes because it's going to give you a text file of everything that was said, and that is going to boost your SEO even more, especially if you put it on the page per episode. So transcript, a player so you can actually listen to the episode, resources, helpful stuff, mailing list, relevant affiliate offers, and you're going to see a massive change. To wrap things up, if you don't have a website yet for your podcast, I highly recommend that you start one. Make sure that you do a trademark check. There's the US trademark search. You can make sure that your name is good to go. I would register the .com, and then I would put together a very basic site. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You just need to get a website together and start putting these episodes up so that Google has something to find.